Mina. Hello, Nashua. Hi,
Hi,
guys.
ladies.
We're here. We're here. And I kind of cleaned up my space a little while I was waiting for Lisa, which was really good because you couldn't find any room. And I was over at Jean's birthday party, and I didn't realize that Jean needs painty paper for Defy.
I knew that, and I meant to send her some, and I totally forgot it till you just said that.
So I think
I,
we ought to have a painty paper party in the next week or so. I'm going to send her
specifically
some,
for that.
but specifically for that. But I'm going to send her some out of my stash,
Yeah,
and then because I'm going to send her another package anyway, so I'll send her some out of my stash. But then we need to make arrangements to have a painty paper party just to send it to Defy. Hi, Mina and Nashua and Mindy and Sherry and Teresa are all here. Hello, guys.
hi, ladies. I'm glad to see you all.
Glad to see you. So, I think that we could do that. That would be fun. So, these worked really well to hold my book together, and it's holding together very nicely. I'm very
Yay.
happy. I just have to put all this down.
Yeah,
So
well,
that's the
that's good.
next
Hi,
thing.
Mona. We're
Hi,
glad you're
Mona.
here.
I'm glad you're here. I did not get your zine out, Mona, just so you know. And Lisa, I'm just going to put yours in your next package.
That will be perfectly wonderful.
And I hate to tell you all this, but I went back and fixed it.
I knew you were going to. I knew you were going to.
Oh, I couldn't handle it. It was wrong, you know. It was just like so. It was so wrong. So I went back and fixed it, and I like it a lot better, anyways. Um, Hi, Candy. Um, First off, I put two dotted lines underneath the words because it showed up better, and I I spread this out more, and I spread this one where you can actually read the. Okay, wait a minute. Sending you prayers and the butterfly kisses, so you can actually read the word. And then I put the wing it on the back, and I signed it on the back.
Yay.
But
Well, when you
I
put wing it inside, I was like, oh, that's not what I meant. But I
yeah,
didn't say
yeah,
anything.
it was supposed to be on the back, so, and it's just like it normally a boo boo doesn't bother me so much, but that bothered me. I was like, oh, I can't handle that. I can't handle that. So I had to change it. So so I did, and then I was bad. I was bad yesterday. I should have. I was going to go out and make more paper, more eco dyed paper. Brandon keeps saying, what does paper have to do with sound, Mother? Teresa said I knew you would fix it. Yep. Thank you, Teresa. Um, I told you I was waiting for a sale at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
This was
Ooh,
why. Yeah.
cool. I didn't even know they had those.
Well, and it's the only I've never seen any other. I mean, I've got numbers like just these numbers, but I've never seen. This is a whole set of dates,
Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen that before. That's cool.
and I don't really like the 30 and the 31 with the swirls on here, and this 20 has a little bit of one, but that's the way it is, so I'm not going to complain.
Yeah.
If I really really hate it, I
Hi,
can cut
Joy.
it off. Hi, Joy. I can carve it off,
That's true.
if I hate it terrible. But I have wanted numbers for a while to do like tickets and different stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And I can do 1920 like by putting them two together. It'll be a whole lot easier than stamping out with just those numbers. And my
Right.
little set
Right.
doesn't have numbers. So the thing was is that I was going to wait until they had their stamp sets and stamp pads and everything on sale, right? And go get a couple of those sets of these archival sets,
Right.
the ones I don't have. But we talked about being good and not spending money. I didn't get.
Well, you notice I bought my archivals before that.
Yes, you did buy your archivals before that.
I ran out and got them.
This was on my list before that. That's the thing. This was on my list before that. But because I was in there that day with a 40% off coupon, and they didn't. I had to use the coupon on something that I needed, was what the deal was. Whatever I was in there for, I needed it. I needed to use the set. And so I went ahead and got this. This is all I got. I did not get the ink. I didn't get the ink. I was like, oh, okay, Tanya, be good, be good, be good. Partially because neither one of those are ones that I want desperately, you know.
Yeah.
There's a couple of these colors that I really would like to have. I would really like to have some of these down in here that like this pale ochre.
Yeah.
And the sap green, this aquamarine, the paradise teal, some of those and I don't know what sets they come in or anything, but I was just, I'm like, okay, these are not really, really what I want. So I'm going to leave them here. Andrea's here. Hi, Andrea. I don't think I said hello. Yeah,
Hi,
I got
Andrea.
new stamps. Not so much pretty, but very useful, I think. So, is that fabric?
I thought it was a napkin.
Oh, you're tearing. Okay.
Yeah. I just went right around the edge because I wanted the whole edge to be torn, not just this side over here. So I just got the edge wet, and now I'm just kind of making it sort of match the other.
Hi, I think it's Yanira. Yeah. Help me with this one, Lisa. It's Yanira. Hun, I don't mean
Yanira?
Yanira?
I don't know. Yanira, but that sounds lovely.
It's lovely, and hello and welcome. I'm sorry if I've murdered your name. That is one of those things I'm very bad at, is pronunciation of words I don't know.
Hi, Sana.
Hi, Sana. Hi, Holly.
Hello, Holly. Oh, Holly, I finally found the Southwest stamp. So now I can send it to you. I'll try to send it out tomorrow. I had the other stuff in a waiting till I could find that, and now I found it. So
it's hard for a lot of people to. Can you write it out some way where we might do it right?
Hi, Anel.
Hi, Anel. And Joy. Joy's here. Hi, Joy. Did we say hello to Joy before and I forgot?
Well, I did, but you were in the middle of something. I kind of interrupted, so that's probably why you didn't know.
Well, or I may have been across the room getting that stamp set. I didn't tell you I was walking away.
You just did it.
I just did it, yeah. We had the tree guy here again this morning. I think I'm going to have to get another job.
Just to take care of your trees?
Yep.
I'm sorry. We only have 2 trees left, so
well, we're not going to have but 2 left when we get done, but part of it is the stump from the next door neighbor's tree that went down in the other direction, but it's going to cost $1,000 just to get that stump out of our fence line.
Oh goodness.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about ya ni da. Oh, so the R is sort of not pronounced. Okay, Yanida.
Oh, I hope I can remember that. If we
I
call
think
you
maybe.
Yanira, I'm going to apologize in advance.
Yeah, it's hard because the R is so close. Is so a D is close. The D is closer. Okay, so the R rolls. Mm-hmm.
And I can't roll. I
No,
wish I
no,
could.
me either. Well,
I've always wished I could, but I can't.
that's a very pretty name.
And we're very glad you're here.
Yep, and we are very glad you're here. And if you're not familiar with our channels, we play together quite often. On Tuesdays here and on Thursdays on Lisa's channel. If one of my mods could pop Lisa's channel and it would be really appreciative. I would be really appreciative. I can't talk today either. Sorry, guys.
I'm trying to write that down so I'll remember.
So am I.
But my D doesn't look very D-ish, and that's the most important thing. Okay.
And right now what we're doing is we've been working this month on Christmas journals. They're totally different kinds of journals. Lisa's is more of an art journal and doesn't really have writing spaces, and it's not going to have any tags or anything like that. And mine is going to have writing spaces and tags. May never get written in, but it's going to have writing spaces and tags.
But the opportunity is there.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And what I'm doing right now is I did the hidden binding. I glued the signatures in last Thursday, and I'm just gluing the end papers down so that it is covered up now. And I think Lisa's working on another page.
Yeah, I'll put this here, and I like it. But if I do this, I feel like that's all I can do to this page. So I'm trying to decide if I want to, like take it here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I could put something else up here.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I want to just let it be this. It's pretty enough.
It's pretty enough.
But I just noticed this one's upside down.
Okay, but you've been putting like a scripture or something in there. Just put your scripture or whatever it is over that.
Okay. That's a good idea.
And thank you very much, Teresa. Oh, by the way, I keep forgetting that I did it, but I got it to stay. It just took a while for the glue to dry.
Oh, good.
Okay. Okay. I need some wax paper. I hope we didn't miss anybody, but if we've missed anybody coming in, please know that we're glad you're here. Okay. I am liking, I had to go back to 2 signatures. 3 was too fat, so I'll just take the 3rd signature that I made and do something else with it. Hi, Janice.
Hi, Janice.
Yanita, that's one of the reasons why we do lives. That is one of the big reasons why we do live streams, is so that everybody can play along if they want to.
And you can play along doing your own thing. You don't even have to be doing what we're doing. Just get something out and play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think one thing I'm going to do with this page, because it doesn't have a whole lot of texture, and I've got copper around here, I'm going to make a copper twisty frame for my
Oh, that'll be
scripture.
cute. Yeah, and that will, add to the connection runs slow or cuts out. Huh. Um,
Oh, Holly's internet's bad. I'm sorry, Holly.
I'm sorry,
That's
hon.
got to be frustrating.
We've been having trouble with Prime, Amazon Prime. I
Uh-huh.
don't know. Jeff and I both had trouble with it recently, and I mean, Netflix is doing fine, but Prime has been really awful. Both of us in the last week and a half have had videos that were so pixelated that we stopped watching them.
I don't think I've watched anything on Amazon Prime, in quite a while. So I don't know. I would think it would be the same everywhere, but
Yeah, but and I can't imagine it's our internet, but we've switched over to something else and it's worked just fine. She's handmade 11 Christmas cards for special friends. Oh, that's sweet.
that is.
Oh, and she's working on a junk journal for a pen pal. Probably just small town overload with all that's going on. And that's true, Holly. I will tell you that my upload speed is down at least a full point most evenings, although it's not supposed to be. And my download speed, while it's still at the speed it's supposed to be, it normally runs about 30 points up from where it's been running. So it's definitely internet overload in most areas, and we're not in a small town, so Pensacola's not terribly small, not like living in Huron.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to go get my jewelry pliers out, so I'm going to see if these little ones will work.
There you go.
I don't even know what I'm going to do with it, so it's
Tree guy that was here today warned me I better breathe when they trim my special tree. I have a special tree, and they're gonna trim it to trim it correctly. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Is to make it live another 150 years. And he said, I said, yeah. I said, who are you sending out? And he said, any one of 3 guys will be here. He said, because you have a tree that has to be trimmed, they're going to send so-and-so, so-and-so, or so-and-so. And I said, okay. And he said, and they all know what to do. He said, but you need to understand that to do it right, it's going to look a lot less full than it does right now. I said, yes, I know. Just tell him to be careful and kind to my tree. Yeah. He says, because somebody hasn't been. Somebody trimmed it improperly in the past. So we have a 300 or so year old camphor tree, guys, is the deal. And when it's actually on the county register, and there it's huge tree. It's right outside my studio, but it's got some dead limbs up in it, and it needs to be loved is what it needs. Nasha's just back from the kitchen. There you go. Okay. Okay, so my signatures are sewn in. My end papers are sewn in. Oh, you didn't. Oh, Tanya, you didn't. Don't tell me you did that. Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Is it upside down?
Oh no. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. It's fine.
You can fix
it. It's actually it is sewn into the cover upside down, but all that has anything on it is right there. just right there.
So decorate that spot.
That's what I will do. Yeah. I'll it will become something. There we go. We're fixed. Before I'm done, I'll fix it. Oh, but what I was really concerned about was that I had turned one signature one way and one signature the other way.
That would have been harder to fix.
Andrea, they register trees around here because we have what they call live oaks, and people like to cut them down, and they're very, very, very old trees. And so to keep things like 12th Avenue from getting bulldozed, the county puts trees on a registry that are of a certain age, and they have to go through quite a process to tear those trees down. Now, they just took there's a lot up the road from us that they took a whole bunch of live oaks out of because nobody had ever put them on the registry. The contractor could do that. By putting this one on the registry, if the electrical company or the phone company or any of those people come to trim, they have to send an arborist to trim instead of just the trimmers, because that
you have
way
a sign on it so they know that, or do they have to check, or how do
they're supposed to check, partially because it's inside our lot line.
Yeah.
If it were in the county right away, they might not have to check, but they're supposed to know. They're supposed, before they trim in Escambia County, before they trim, they are supposed to what do you call that? Check the road to see if there's any registered trees on the road.
Oh, yeah.
That's the deal. But there's a live oak across the street, and I know it's not registered. But it's not ours, so getting it registered. Teresa, there is a live oak park here, which is actually out on the beach. It sits. Gulf Breeze is a bit of land. It's like a peninsula kind of thing, and it runs a very long ways along the beach. And there's a live oak preserve out there. So no, I had thought I put these in upside down, Lisa. So anyways, I'm to the point where I need to make some tucks and things so that I have some tags in here.
Well,
so I get to do that next while this is drying.
You're going to have fun then, because I know you love to do that.
I love to do that. I do. But what am I going to start with? I think what I'm going to start with is first I got to get that out of the way. I'm going to cheat.
You're going to cheat?
Yeah, I'm going to cheat. A rose garden as well in St. Augustine. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm going to cheat. There are 2 pages of these. Let's see. Is there another? Is the other page? Yeah. See here?
Ah, yeah.
I'm gonna.
It's funny because I would call that cheating too, but a lot of people, that's just how they do it. They wouldn't call it cheating at all.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna cheat.
But we actually like to make our own, don't we?
Yeah, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cut these up and I'm gonna make these, which may get a little decorated, because
because you won't be able to leave them just like that.
But not only that, this stuff, it's not paper, but it's not cardstock. So I am going to back it with some.
See, changing them already.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I would do the same.
Yanita, I am sure that she will like it. Anyone that puts effort into something like that, that's just. But that's 12, so that's 6 for each signature. Well, no, I gotta save some for my other signature that's loose. So that's 4 for each signature, which is a good start.
Yeah.
And it won't take long to make them. Especially since we're supposed to be done this week. Isn't it this week?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when the first is. Let me look. Yeah, the first is next Tuesday.
Yeah.
First of December is next Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I know Barbara and Mary are going to come on with us on Thursday, but we could continue to work on this project on that day.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
can work on whatever they want. So
yeah. So, and then we'll have to do a painty paper session. Who was it that something to share with you guys because my fiance won't get as excited as me.
50 cents.
Oh, wow.
Yay for you.
Sure.
Yeah, you're right. He'll never understand like we do.
No. The city in which I live is nicknamed Tree City. Taking a tree down here requires a lot of paperwork and must represent a problem for every tree that comes down. A new one is planted. Ooh, yeah. See, it's not that much here. That would be nice, but it's like the big problem. The reason we had to have the tree guy come back, we were only going to have him take out the damaged trees from the hurricane and trim the camphor, but the tree that went down in the next door neighbor's yard, they did not take care of the root ball, which is on the property line, which is keeping Jeff from putting his fence back. And they just left it. They cut the whole tree down and left the root. It's just like, okay. And then when the tree guy was here, he warned us that we have a tree on the opposite side of the property. It's a water oak, and their lifespan is not very long. And he said, I hate to tell you this, but that tree needs to come down. And I said, oh, no. I said, I'd have you trim it. He said, ma'am, I honestly won't trim it, because he said, it's not worth the money you would spend to have it trimmed. He said, it's going to come down one way or another. So that means we've had
either with help or by itself, huh?
Yes, either with help or by itself. And he promises me that first storm we have, I will be very, very happy that he came and took that tree down. Of course, that tree is going to cost more than everything else. So,
okay, I need an idea.
okay, I'm looking. Let's make you big. Okay, guys, let's make her big.
Well, I don't know if that helps really, but I need to put this copper piece down.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not sure what's the best way to do it, to get it to stick down. I was thinking glue gun, but that's always messy, and you can see the glue, and I don't want to be able to see it.
Yep. Okay, wait 1 second. Let me. Yeah, and so you got your Christmas present early, and for 50 cents, yay! Okay,
that means you get another Christmas present.
I was gonna say you get to choose something else, like dies for it.
Yeah, or embossing folders.
Yeah, dies or embossing folders. Yummy. Okay, first question: do you have any kind of big brads? Like, what I'm thinking of is. Wait a minute, you can't see because I took you off. Okay.
Because you made me big.
Yeah. Like these, that might be about half. Okay. Do you have some like that you could maybe put this like that where it sticks out and put it under each corner and then glue this piece down or something? But
Maybe.
Barbara
The
Moore,
problem is this is the book I put that. It's a
yeah.
book cover with this plaster on it.
Yeah,
So
well, and so you can't really sew it.
yeah, I can't use them as brads. They would have to just be
No,
something
no, no. I
else.
was just thinking use them because if you tucked the flappy things underneath the corners of the thing and then put do you have any tacky glue?
Yeah.
I would use tacky glue over using a glue gun. Um then the little round brad piece here, I'm showing you with my hand, and it's like the
And
little
I can't
round brad
see.
piece would be bigger, and those little flappy pieces that stick out would be under your wires, and it would just give more spot for the glue to hold the corners down. That's
Okay.
okay. But now let's see what the Holly says photo corner type corners. Oh, you might have
Put us both on here at the same time. So
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because these came in a kit.
yeah, I do have some of those.
Okay. Because that would give more space for the glue to go up through the wire, possibly.
Yeah. I'm
I
just
don't
not
know if
sure
that.
I like the idea of both things.
Yes, I agree. I totally agree. I understand.
I have, let me see if I can find, I have these little numbers.
Oh, that might be cute too. And they would work just like the brads I was thinking of, just the top buttons. Holly says wrap the wire in places you want to glue it. And if you wrapped the wire, then the glue kind of like spring like, so that if you wrap the wire, then the glue would go into where the wrap was and maybe hold
Yeah.
it better.
Well, I have a little bit of that done, but not
Yeah.
not a lot.
Yeah. And I would use tacky glue. That's what I would use personally.
It's funny because it'll lay down flatter the places where I don't have this. I think I could glue it down pretty easy if I didn't have it wrapped at all. But I
Yeah.
like the wrap on it. I don't want it unwrapped. So I'm gonna
Some buttons maybe might work too.
Yeah.
Hi,
I have
Barbara.
buttons. That might be a
And
good
Barbara
idea.
Clark.
Barbara
Oh,
Moore and Barbara Clark. Did y'all
Yeah,
come in at the same time? Or did I just miss you?
Well, they both just came in here recently. I think Barbara Moore might have been working it behind the scenes. Barbara Clark says she just got up. Barbara C and Barbara M. Yep. Holly says, I'm trying. Work with me, Lisa. Okay, let's see.
I'm trying, Holly.
Hook and I. Oh, that might be cute. A hook and eye. And Barbara Moore says she was lurking. Those would look, that would look like a Christmas ornament in some respects.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I thought, which is why I got them out and put them with this stuff. But, the numbers don't really represent anything. It's just 1, 2, 3. So
Right.
it doesn't say 25 or, anything that you would consider.
Well, Barbara Clark, I already said something, so oh well.
Don't tell anyone. It's too late.
It's too late. As bad. Hi, Lala.
Hi, Lori. Glad you're here.
Oh, can't chat my. Oh dear. Jeffrey had vertigo off and on for a while. His hearing aids really helped with that. Believe it or not, it was kind of odd, but okay. These are 4 inches by 3 inches. So I need like 4.5 by 3.5. And I noticed this one needs trimmed. Make it into a shaker and dangle it off the spine.
Are you talking about this?
She was making a frame out of it.
Yeah, I made it specifically to use as a frame around this Bible verse. And I like the look of it there. And the only reason I'm resisting all those other things is because I think they would change the look of it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And I like the way it looks. I may just wait and do this like tonight where I can put something over the top of it.
Yep.
To hold it down, and then I can use my glue.
Yep.
Do you think tacky glue would work as good as E6000 or better?
Tacky glue will be a heck of a lot easier.
Yeah.
E6000 on the paper part of it, or is that paper or fabric?
It's a napkin.
That's what I thought. E6000 on the napkin might pull the napkin right off. I personally would try the tacky glue, and
okay.
And if you tacky glued the frame, set it down, and put weight on top of it, it will probably stay.
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna let it sit there for now.
And go on to something else.
Up there. Yeah, do something else and come back. But that is what I'm going to put on here, and I think I'll be happy with this page once I do that. Let's see what we can do with this one.
Joy, I have replaced the blade on this thing about 500 times. I swear to you, this is probably 20 years old. It was really funny. I was at an estate sale and got another one just like it so I can have one in the camper. And the big problem is these blades are hard to come by anymore. Last time I needed them, I couldn't get them. Since then, I've found some more. Somewhere I have a blade that scores. It's black, and so it doesn't cut. I do like it, but there's, it doesn't cut anything thick, and I'm needing a new one. Barbara Moore says, if you have any more of that paper, sew or brad it on a separate piece of paper and then glue it on. Oh, really? Well, in 20 years, I go through this because I tend to cut cardboard and everything else. This blade is bad right now. I usually keep a blade around that says old, and I used to try to remember to switch and cut cardboard with that blade, but that hasn't happened lately. Lately, it's just grab the thing and cut, and kind of quit worrying about it. Okay.
That's a good idea, Barbara. Unfortunately, I already glued this down.
Yeah.
I think it'll probably be okay if I weight it down.
I think so too.
Let it dry overnight. But that was a great idea. If I just hadn't glued it down already, I would have definitely done that. Okay, what do I want to do with this page? It's kind of unusual, which appealed to me when I put it on there.
Joy cuts cereal with hers. I know she means cereal boxes that she then said, but yeah. And yes, I cut cereal boxes. It just wears your blades out faster.
Yeah, yeah.
I was looking at that new cutter at what do you call it? Hobby Lobby yesterday.
Oh, uh-huh.
They want a lot of money for it. I don't know what it is online, but they want a lot of
Yeah,
money
on
for it.
Amazon, I think it's about $71, $72, something like
Yeah,
that.
and I think with their discounted price at Hobby Lobby, it was 90 something.
Yeah, yeah.
So my thing is it's awful big, and I don't know if Julie comes on here today. Remind me, I want to ask her a question because she's got one. What we're
Yeah.
talking about is the Fiskars Pro trimmer with the self-sharpening blade. It's got a rotary blade in it, and it's supposed to cut through just about anything. Barbara wants to know what that page is made out of.
Yeah, I was just waiting till I was trying not to talk over you. This is a piece of wallpaper from a wallpaper sample book, Barbara. And here's the other side. So it's a little bit different, but they're both from the same piece of wallpaper. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. You know, Kathy, I'm really happy with this one, except for the fact that it doesn't cut heavy things. And I have a guillotine cutter. So, you know, it's not like it can't cut reasonably heavy things. And I have, of course, got rotary mat, rotary cutters, quilting rulers, all those things. So I can cut pretty heavy things. But it's about being able to sit right here on my table when I'm online with you all and want to cut something heavier than I am cutting. So, you know, it's not something I need, and it's definitely not something I'm going to go out and buy.
But it would be cool.
Yeah, I really got the only thing I really, 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 really wanted, and so I'm good. I'm probably not even going to get a Christmas present. So, okay. I do hate this. This is one of those things about this trimmer is the 4 and 4 to 4.5, 5 inch mark is not good. So, but I've sort of, you know, after 20 years, I kind of learned to use it. And you know what, Kathy? I think this is the trimmer Stampin' Up! Sold back in the day. Because I think that's when I got this one. I may be wrong, but back in the... Hi, Shelly. And
Martina.
And I was trying to see who else. I was reading comments. I was going, thought you were... Oh, Kathy, I did find some blades. But yes, if I have trouble finding blades and I can't get them anymore, I found some... it just took... The day I went to get them, they didn't have them and didn't have them and didn't have them. And then all of a sudden they had them again. They've changed a couple times. I wouldn't doubt it. Hi, Linda. Did you get home from work? Or are you home? Are you still at work? Are you thinking about that one, Lisa?
I'm thinking about cutting it.
Mm-hmm.
And then putting something
You don't want to fussy cut it?
Well, I could fussy cut it. It'd probably even be cuter in my collage if it was fussy cut.
Mm-hmm.
That is a great idea.
Linda's home. Okay.
So we're glad you're home, Linda.
Yep,
we always like when everybody gets home safe.
Yep, home and safe. That's what matters. Okay, so I actually, when I found blades, Kathy, I bought like 4 packages. I bought the whole thing that they had on the little pin. So I should be good for a little while. But a couple of the packages are out in the camper with the other one. Did I cut that fat enough?
I don't know.
Yeah, I did. It's barely to get a reasonable number of them out of the piece of cardstock. I just want a tiny little edge around them. Yeah, I specifically dyed cardstock just to do this, right? Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Yeah, I think brown paper is a good choice. I've got some. I'll look at it here and see. It's really hard to tell where the background is and where the image is.
Okay.
I may have cut off something I didn't really want to cut off here, but
uh-oh, that's not good. Did we say hi to Shelly? Yes, I said hi to Shelly when I was saying hi to Linda, I think. I told everybody, guys, for those of you just coming in, that I was cheating. I'm using one of the pages from the paper pad to do tags. To do some tags. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to use it for all of the tags.
Okay.
But you know what's going to happen is I'm going to spend the rest of the time inking these silly things. Which is, you know, more ink. I meant to cut my fingernails so there wouldn't be quite so much ink. I have tried nail polish now. Did Andrea did come in, right? I think so.
Uh-huh.
Was the Santa image a postcard or was it from
yes, it was a postcard.
It was a postcard. Mm-hmm.
It was a
reproduction.
What you call it? A reproduction. Yes, that's a reproduction of a vintage postcard. So it's not a vintage postcard I'm chopping up. It's a reproduction of one. It would hurt my heart a lot more to chop up a real one. That's why I was so excited when I found these.
Anyways, I tried nail polish remover. Does not work. Andrea said, be right back just before you got here. Okay. Thanks, Barbara. I thought she was here and then I haven't seen her. But they tried everything. Sunday, they were discussing everything. We tried ink remover. I even tried StazOn ink remover. I've tried everything. It will not come out of my fingernails. And it's probably because my fingernails are dry. So I'm just going to have to cut them. But I was going to do more eco dyed paper yesterday. And I didn't get it. And I just figured, well, you know, there's no sense cutting my fingernails before that because I'm going to get them covered with rust. So, oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I'm thinking about how much of it I should put on here. Should I have it go all the way from the top to the bottom?
Well, I kind of like what it's doing right now.
Yeah, I do too. Hmm.
Well, the walking lady didn't bring her little puppy dog with her today. It's so funny. She walks with her husband in the morning, and then every afternoon she walks a second walk. And she usually brings her puppy. Mona says the lace is really pretty.
Thank you, Mona. Trying to figure out what I did with my scissors. I was just using them a minute ago.
Are they under your book, hon?
Oh. No, they're under all that stuff. That pile.
Yeah, I couldn't do it anymore. I had to clean up the table because it was so piled. Sunday was just so awful because I couldn't find anything. It was like, oh.
I've also got, well, and I had this other piece that's, no, it's okay.
Well, oh, you cut it off already. Okay. And the other piece would have been all right.
It would have been all right. And I've got this.
Barbara, I should go take a walk every time I see her too.
Don't like that any bit.
I don't like, yeah, I really like the other lace.
I don't like that as good either. Okay.
Yeah, because it covers up your pretty paper that you have as your background. With that piece, you see, yeah, I mean, it's not, the print isn't totally there, but at least you see the background some.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I should trim it in here so it matches this side a little more, or if I should leave it.
Okay, first off, my personal opinion would be to offset it to the right just a little bit more instead of putting it right down the middle. There you go. And then I would leave it. That's my opinion. Barbara wants to know, what does it look like horizontal with the Santa coming out from under it? And Mona likes the look of it. I think she meant to put the lace at the bottom and the Santa at the top. Is what I was thinking.
Okay.
And Mona agrees with me. She kind of likes it offset to the right, and then the fluffies left on there. But you have to remember that I'm one of those asymmetrical weird people. So, and you have to like it. Teresa says she likes it the other way. And I think she means up and down.
Yeah, I'm sure she does. I like it probably equally well both ways. But if it's up here, something else needs to go behind Santa because you can't really see them very well. And if it's done like this, that's enough to make it show up.
Hey, I'm going to make you big. We have somebody in the driveway, and Jeff's in the shower. So okay. I'll be back in just a few minutes, and I'll make you big for a few minutes. So you got to handle it.
I got to handle it. Oh, no. I got to do something. It sounded like an order, didn't it?
Jeff, Bill and his daughter are here. Bill, Travis. Okay. Hey, you guys, you want to come in?
I wonder if she knows we can hear her. I'm trying to see if I can make the texture on this other side a little bit different from the texture from this side. I need my fabric scissors, which are in the house. And I am lazy and do not want to go in and go get them. Okay. Let's get those bits out of the way. Let's see. Ow, ow, ow. Those have the tiniest little handles. So do y'all think this Santa should be centered over the lace, or should he be centered in the book? Does that make sense? Centered on the page or centered on the lace? I know what I think, but I want to hear what you think before I tell you what I think. Hi, Deb. We're glad you're here. Okay, we've got on the page, on the page, on the lace, on the book, on the lace, on the page, on the lace, on the page, centered on the lace, on the page. Okay. Okay. I get it. You're not going to give me something definitive. Oh, funny. At least we know it's half and half. So whatever I do, I'll make half of you happy. The other half are not going to be happy no matter what I do. So Sherry says, I see a tuck spot under the lace. Which is true. But I'm not tucking stuff in this book. It's just going to be pages that are finished. No tags or journaling cards or any of that kind of stuff. I'm just decorating the pages. Do what you like. Do what you think. Thank you. Martina and Mona, they win the prize because flip a coin. Yeah, that's about right. Well, I think I like it centered on the lace myself. That's what I think I like. But I was thinking about maybe adding a button up here. But I also need to put my quote or Bible verse on the page because I want something on here that's got words. Let's see what else we've got. I didn't pull stuff about Santa, so this one's good though. This one says, one of the things that Christmas reminds us is that Jesus Christ was once a child. I think that will look good on this in this spot because it's a kind of a celebration of Christmas and children. This this page with her and Santa. Okay, so now I was thinking I could put the verse like this and a button right there, and that kind of moves you through the page. Otherwise, you kind of get stuck here. So now I need to think of a button to put there. No tags, you would have a breakdown. Well, it's been It's so long since I did a book with no tags. I mean, I don't know if I ever have. I don't think I ever have actually done a book with no tags and no journaling, you know. Um, oh, very cool, Barbara. And no, you hadn't told me that. I bet that was a neat dream. Um, so I decided I wanted this one to be that way. I just wanted it to be like um, a Christmas book, not a journal. Actually, is what I'm wanting it to be. Okay, I'm going to find a button, and that will help me decide how to ink this. Okay, I've got really big buttons in here. I don't know if any of these will look good or if I need to get, oops, if I need to get um, my other button. Oh, that one's too puffy. It's got a thing on the back. It needs to be a flattish button, I think. No, I thought I might have a red one. From straight on, this one looks kind of silvery, which I think will go good with that. But here's one that matches her dress nicely. So there's two choices. I was expecting to, I was thinking about it getting a red one. It's what I was thinking when I first started this whole thing. That one's pretty too. I saw his little chair by the hearth and the little broom that he used to sweep the hearth. That was his job in the house. He was about 4. That is wonderful. That sounds like a very comforting dream. Okay, I've got these 3 choices. The silver, the bluish gray, and then this kind of I don't know what you call it, amber or something like that. The color of it goes okay too. So Teresa likes the red one. Martina likes the first one, which I think was this one. And this one really isn't red, but it's a reddish brown. It's kind of it's a sepia coppery color. Mindy likes the last one, which is that one. The amber one. Mina says, ooh, silver. So I think these are the 2 everybody likes. I don't have well, I might have a big gold button, but I think it's too fat. Well, maybe not. Okay, here's a big gold button. It's a kind of an antique gold metal button, probably from a coat. Shelly liked the white one, which I've already thrown back in here. Shelly liked the white one. I like the white one too. I just thought if I was going to do it, it might show up better if it was, a little bit different. I like that this is kind of silvery and matches the silver back here. I like that this one goes with Santa. And then I like that this one goes with the lace. Um, Martina says she likes the brown one. Yeah, it's a brownish. That's a real good representation of its color right there. It's a brown coppery amber is what I think of when I look at it, but it's a big plastic button. Yeah, this one matches the background and the girl's dress, and this her dress and bow is the reason I chose it to go on this page. I actually think that's my favorite one. So, I think that's the one I'm going to use. Oh, now I see Deb's come up with another idea. The golden with a fluff of red fiber. That would be really cute too. That would be really cute too. Of course, I could use some red fiber through this one. That one, it is kind of tortoiseshell too. That's, in fact, that's what most people would probably call it. I don't know. It looks like it's got movement. It's got a lot of movement in it, which I really like. But I think for this page, this kind of brings out the background, which is kind of getting hidden away. So I think I like that. No more voting. Okay, Kathy. No more voting. Lisa just has to do what she decides to do. Okay. Of course, I've also got, just to throw something else in the mix, let's just see about these, just for kicks. I could also put a star up there. It's gold. We could put a star on there. We could put a snowflake on there. I think I like this right here. And I think the red fiber is a good idea. If I can find some that is, if I could find something that's this color, that would be the best. And it's kind of a orangey red, which is actually my least favorite color of red. So I don't know if I have anything that color. Those kittings, they kind of are demanding. Let me look here and see if I can find some red something. I don't know if this is even, it would be okay. I've got this old grandma scarf. My grandma wore scarves like this all the time. That's why I call it a grandma scarf, because that's what I started calling it when I was a little girl. I want one of those grandma scarves. But it might be fun to put this because it's kind of fluffy in there. Bye, Annelle. Thanks for coming. I was going to see, I thought I had a piece of it, place where I'd already torn some of it off. I don't, but there is a place where it is torn.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Annelle,
it's okay.
Annelle left. Bye, Annelle.
Yeah, she left. She had to go.
Kathy's going to be sitting there for her while. She has her priorities. Oh, and we've got sun coming in again. And sorry about that, but our good friend, who is actually a realtor, came by to give us a present.
Oh.
Yeah, and we were, he brought his daughter to meet us. She's, her boyfriend's a glass blower, so he works with big glass.
Oh, how fun.
And she said she's tried to make beads, and her boyfriend thinks that she would really like it. And I told her, I said, let's make arrangements. You can come by and learn to do it. We'll have a day.
Yeah.
So
play with it enough to decide.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, she wants to be an artist, but her dad told her, you best learn some kind of a trade because, being an artist doesn't necessarily pay the bills.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I told Hannah. You need a job and then you can write.
Yeah, that's it. You got to have a job.
Yeah.
It's cat lap time. Oh, cat lap time. How about that? So I think that Jeff's showing off the house. So.
Well, he deserves to do that because he has worked hard on it.
Yes, he has.
Well, y'all have worked hard on it. But.
No, he's done all the work on this house. Really, I just pay for it.
There you
go. That's my job, is to pay for it. Mm-hmm. So, but I don't think Bill has seen everything we've done because I don't know that he's been in the house since we opened up the kitchen. And we took walls out and all that kind of stuff in the house. So, and we're not done. There's more to do, but sooner or later I'll finish my kitchen floor, which is always a discussion because I put river rock in holes in my kitchen floor.
Is that too much red fluff in my button?
Let me see. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it looks pretty good.
I thought it was kind of cute, but it kind of hides the silver of the button.
Yeah, but it's back there.
It's doing its job.
Yeah. Mina wants to know how you're going to edge the verse. Did you answer that question?
I haven't answered that question. I was just thinking about it. I think I'm going to do it in blue. Okay.
Yeah, because the little girl is blue and the background is kind of blue.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Of course, I am sitting here as I say that thinking about Barbara at 49 Dragonflies, who would say red because then you would have a triangle.
Oh.
But I like blue, so I'm going to do it blue.
Well, you have a triangle already by having the 3 elements.
That's true.
And Teresa says it looks good to her, and Deb says it looks, hello, Deb. And Kathy says it looks good, and Deb says it looks good, and Kathy D says blue seems to be a good choice.
Hi, Esther.
And Esther is here, and she says, how about under the button? And I'm not sure she's talking about your fluff or just what.
I'm not sure either. Can you elaborate, please, Esther?
Oh, that's a good word. Elaborate. Mm-hmm.
Elaborate. I like this sky blue.
Yes, and that's one I don't have. And I debated about getting those yesterday, and I'll probably kick myself for not, but
I'm sorry I said anything.
Oh, no, that's all right. You're just enabling me. The sale is all week, right?
Oh, uh-oh.
Esther is Yanita's
Yanita's
mom.
mom. Yeah, I was trying to say, how do you say her name?
Awesome. So glad you're
We're
here.
glad-
Thanks, Teresa, because I wouldn't have realized that.
Yeah, me either.
What was I going to say? Can't remember.
About the inks and the sale all week.
Oh, the sale is all week. However, I won't be going back to Hobby Lobby anytime soon. That place was a zoo, and I don't need to be that close to all those people. It was.
Yeah, and it gets worse. I mean, it's always bad starting before Thanksgiving all the way to after Christmas.
Yeah.
So I don't plan on going in there either.
Yeah, and I probably shouldn't have gone because, honestly, I didn't need that stamp set, but I wanted it, and so I went after it, and I was going to get the inks and then decided, no, I don't need them. And so,
well, thank you for inviting your mom. That makes us feel really good.
Yeah, thank you.
Feel special.
And we do these lives. We've been doing every Tuesday we've kind of changed it up just a little bit this last week, but from now on, Tuesday will be here on my channel at 2:00 Central Time. Thursday will be on Lisa's channel. Now, this Thursday, because it's Thanksgiving, we will be a little later in the day. We're not going to be here till about 4:00, and we're going to have companies. So,
Esther says put the fluff underneath the button. And I would make it probably a little bit bigger than this. And of course, this is not the right color of the button, but it would be doing it kind of like that.
Well, that's cute. But that means cutting your fluff off and starting over again.
Yeah. It was easier to get in there than I thought it would be, though.
Do you have more fluff?
I do. I got a whole grandma scarf here.
Oh, a grandma scarf.
Yeah.
Ooh, that makes good fluff. But what do you want to do? Going to listen while I get back to work on the kitchen. Okay, Deb. And Esther's at work but watching.
I think I like the idea of the fluff being underneath. I think it's worth
and the silver on your button will show more.
Show more, yeah. Yep. Okay, so now I got to find a.
And Lisa and I also do streams on our own channels on different days by ourselves, which Lisa streams on Monday night at 6 p.m. Central, and I stream Sundays at noon Central. At least that's most Sundays. So, and then we play. In December, we're going to carve stamps. That's our plan.
Yep.
Although maybe we should take one day and do a painty paper day.
I think that's a good idea.
For Defy. I think that would make me happy to do that. So
yeah. You want to do that maybe the
first?
The first one, yeah. And I think the first is the first Tuesday is the first.
Well, I just made brand new calendars, but they're clear across the room, so let's look at that. Of course, December is still in this calendar. Yep, Tuesday is the 1st, so let's just kind of plan on doing a painty paper day that day. And I may do Jane said it didn't matter what size, it didn't matter background. Care, is her name actually Care?
Her name is Carolyn.
Carolyn, okay.
But she says people have always called her Care.
Okay, so Care said she loves paper that's on things like that comes out of the recycle bin, like like magazine like ads from the newspaper or newsprint or that kind of thing. And I don't have any newspaper, but I have magazines I could tear up and use. And who was it on Mary's stream the other night that had done book paper?
Oh goodness, my mind is blank.
Was that who it was? Crafting Mamas?
Yeah, Shelly.
Yeah. Okay. And I really liked that. But we have trouble with book paper on the jelly plate, but we wouldn't if I painted it with a base layer first. So I may spend some time making some painty paper not on the jelly plate.
Just a base.
Yeah.
Well, painty paper that's not on the jelly plate's just as fun. It's just completely different.
Yeah, it's just different.
So is that too much fluff sticking out, or should I shorten it or leave it like that?
I personally think it's a little much, but that's me. And Kathy says it looks great, so maybe you better leave it alone. Give her some answers, guys. Yeah, July or August for the napkin journal. Yep. And this Christmas will be Christmas 2021. I probably won't get this done until 2021. That's probably the case here.
Okay.
Oh, you're still big. Shorten. Well, Mina said shorten a little. Yep.
Okay. I took off.
Of course, I'm not doing anything fun, so I'm doing that inking thing. I'm actually going to decorate one of these at a time so that it's not quite so boring.
How about like that?
Yeah, I think that's better. Barbara said a little less of it, and Esther says trim it, but I don't know if she means now still trim it some more, but I think and Mona says yes. That is.
Mina says perfecto.
And,
Can't get better than
Kathy
that.
says it's nicer to see a bit more of the lace, so leave it where it's at. So.
All right.
Okay, so this is my little card.
Okay, now I got to glue everything down.
Boy, that's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you hear them?
Yeah, I can hear them. I'm trying to think when it was. I want to say it was about a week ago, but it may have been a little longer ago than that. Darren and I were just laying in bed, but we hadn't gone to sleep yet, and I heard sirens go by, and they were really close, and it was like I kept hearing more and more, and I thought, I'm going to get up and go see what that is, so I got up and went out front, and right down the street from us were like 3 fire trucks.
Oh my.
And 2 ambulances and 3 or 4 police cars. And I thought, oh, something's really burning down there, because there were so many fire trucks in that group, And I still don't know what it was, because the next day I drove down there and you couldn't see anything. I thought, well, was it, somebody shoot somebody? Was what?
Yeah. What happened?
I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't gone down there and asked them. So what was going on down here? I don't want to be that nosy neighbor.
Well, I came home from, I don't know, mom's or something one day, and across the street that way, I saw ahead of time that I was not going to be able to come to my street. So I turned a block before and back around and got in my driveway. And when I got out, I double checked, and there was 2 fire trucks, 2 like an ambulance and 2 EMT vans, the sheriff's car, because they all drive big SUVs,
Right.
and I mean the whole 9 yards. And the the deal was is that it was like, oh my gosh, anyways, the one of the little girls there, like 5 or 6, there's twins over there. Their daddy apparently is diabetic and he wouldn't wake up. Well, the EMTs were just about ready to call him dead, and our other neighbor went across the street and said he's diabetic, and they managed to bring him back
Once they knew.
what was going on, but see, they didn't know what was going on. So okay, so that is not quite enough, but the other piece was too much stuff. So we'll see what we got here. I cut out a bunch of stuff, but I've used some, and but I kind of think that's cute. Yep, that's cute.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. So,
well, at least you know what happened. I don't even know what happened down there.
Yeah. And when you went outside last night, did you find a skunk?
No skunks. No skunks.
Too funny. Too funny. Yeah. Okay.
By the time I got out there weren't even any neighbors outside. So.
Well, that figures, doesn't it?
Yeah, and
Thanks,
the smell kind of went away. So.
Kathy, that and I would have thought that, frankly, I would have thought that the EMTs, or the cops that were over there, the whole 9 yards, would have gone through his refrigerator, asked the girls if he took medicine, that kind of thing. They're old enough to have known that he takes medicine. So
yeah.
But apparently it was close, so they had everybody there, and then there was a police officer outside with the girls and that kind of thing. So
Mina says there's a skunk story. What is it?
Oh, well, it was last night, Mina. So Lisa just didn't think of all the things that can smell like a skunk.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about neighbors' recreational activities might be the issue. Oh, but it smelled like a skunk. It smelled bad.
Yeah. Hi, Shabby.
Hi.
I don't have the
Shabby
name for Shabby. Yeah.
I don't either. Have you been in our stream before?
We don't have a first name to call you. That's what we're discussing, Shabby. And welcome. We're glad you're here. We are making Christmas journals. I'm actually making one that has little tags and cards and tuck spots and that kind of thing. Lisa's making it more of an art Christmas journal.
Yeah, I guess mine's really just a Christmas book.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And Tanya's is a journal.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're having fun.
We're playing is what we're doing. And if you have a first name that you would like to be called by, we'd love to know what it is. Doesn't mean we will remember. That is what I always tell everyone. Just understand we might not remember.
We might not. We will write it down, but we still might not.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think we need some of these little red things. So
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but the deal is that They have to be
She
put
says we can
on.
just call her Shabby. Okay.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. We're just very glad you're here.
Welcome, welcome. Okay.
I'm to the stage where I'm making my tags and things like that, and I cheated and I cut up a sheet of okay, I made this thing so my pin will stay on there, and I forgot. I keep forgetting. So,
Eventually you'll remember.
yeah, maybe. I doubt it. You have to have brain cells to remember stuff. And I'm not going to tell you I have any of those left.
So I'm wondering about adding this to this page.
Just a minute.
Whoops.
I have my glasses on and can't see the page.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Hi, Journey. Let me see. That's the page.
Hi, Journey.
The page is fabric.
Would put it over here. Yeah, it's fabric.
Mm-hmm.
Put the lace on this side and then do some stuff on top of it, but it would stick out like this on this side.
Oh, that would be pretty. It would give you some fun texture over there, and it kind of goes, the color of it's fabulous with the other side of that. Oh, you're going to cut some of that off.
Yeah, I'm going to cut this part off. But what made me think of it is that this is what this is.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I have these blank diary books. Was wondering if I should just cover the front. They have a key. It all depends on what you want to do with it. I'm going to tell you that I'm making this book. I'll probably never write in it. Honest to goodness, I probably will never write in it. It's just about the fun of making it. So,
oh man, the wind is really picking up. They said it was going to get bad, but it's
getting bad.
It is. It's blowing. I have a sign I hang on my door that says, so the kids know I'm streaming and they don't just barge in and start yakking.
Mm-hmm.
And I can hear it going bam, bam, bam.
But Shabby, I just, it's, that one's upside down. We don't want him upside down. If what you want is a book to write in, covering it so it makes you have fun and makes you happy is what matters. And if it's not what you want, then
you could cover it and do art in it if you want to.
And do art in it. That's right. I just got a book at well, this has been 3-4 weeks ago. I got that book. Those books. Where is there one sitting here? Yeah, it's here. These are they were what do they call those? Where you write your name, guest books. Guest book is what it is. And I looked at it, and the way it was put together, it looks like a fun art in book, and the paper inside of it is reasonable quality. I like to work single pages, so it would work for me. So I bought myself a couple of them. And then it's tied together with a ribbon. You tie it through these holes. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do in it yet, but I got it. Back in the day of diary writing, I used those 5-year diaries with a lock, embellish the cover or anything else. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you what, Barbara, I still write in a spiral notebook. When I write, I write in a spiral notebook. Because I might throw it away. So
yeah, I think that would be a fun thing to do, Shabby, to cover it.
Oh, and give
And
them
give them to
away.
people who like to journal. Yeah.
Oh, that would be fun. And it would, even if they decide they want to draw in it or something like that, that would be a fun gift. Yeah. I think that would be okay. One tag done when it dries. One
tag done.
Just one. Okay. One at a time. That's,
Put one foot in front of the other.
There you go. And see, so cheating is not going to get me done any faster. I probably could have done them faster had I not cheated. See,
Linda, I never had a diary because I just was paranoid. I knew somebody would find it and read it, and was not writing my secret thoughts down nowhere. I had friends with diaries, but I never did keep one.
Do you embellish the covers of your writing book? No, Barbara, I don't. They.
Kathy says, I've done nothing except hold the cat, so you're way ahead of me.
There you go. They look just like that. I show them on the shelf. And I use those spiral ones because I write on the back side of the paper. I write real tiny. There's 2 lines for every thing. And I'm so boring that nobody will ever bother reading it. So,
I started when Ethan was a baby writing letters to him in a composition book. And thinking that I would continue that and then give it to him someday, And I think I wrote, for just 4 or 5, and then Hannah was born. That's like, no, there was no time to do anything.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. His baby book goes right up to when she was born, and that's it. Hers is a book with some stuff thrown in it. I haven't even put it together yet. Because when she was little, things were so hard.
Yeah.
For her physically that it was hard for me mentally.
So, and I don't write every day. I'm really bad about that. And a lot of it is just, sometimes it's repetitive. I don't like to write in composition books because you can't get to the back side of the paper. Oh, Linda, I'm sorry, but I don't think you are the world's worst speller. I have that title, and I'm not kidding. I have that title.
And she doesn't really want to give it up.
Well, no, I've had it for a long time. So, these, I don't think these are gonna, oh, they might look like cute like that. But I truly have had it for a very long time. I spelled pie wrong once. Don't ask me how. And there are words that I know I spell wrong, and I have to struggle to, I don't like that. I have to struggle to spell correctly. And even though I know I spell them wrong and I work to spell them correctly, it doesn't mean they're going to get spelled correctly. And Karen Sue said she was still afraid, and I didn't realize Karen Sue was here, and I may not have said hello to her. So hello, Karen.
Hi, Karen. We're glad you're here. Sorry we didn't notice you earlier. I know I didn't. We just don't look up at the right time always.
I don't worry about them looking all different. I just make them, and I just play with them. And like I said, this is just kind of something's not right. It's just boring. So I'm just looking for ways to improve its looks just a little bit. Just make it just a little more fun.
Well,
and
you
what
have.
these Go ahead.
Linda says that she's so bad Google can't even help her. Google can't help a lot of people because a lot of our spelling, I mean, a lot of things, even if you put it in there phonetically, Google can't figure out what you're trying to say a lot of times.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So it's not just you.
And a dictionary, okay, when I was in school and the teacher would fuss because, well, use a dictionary. If you can't spell it, at least close, you can't find it in a dictionary. So, duh. I mean, really and truly, if you can't spell it a little bit, dictionary does not help. It always upset me.
I think that was a teacher cop-out or something.
Yes, it is. It's definitely a teacher cop-out. Use the dictionary. It's like, yeah, well, it doesn't help. Okay. I think I want, okay, that's tangled in there. How did it get tangled in there? Oh, because it's not been cut apart. There we go. Janice is here too, and I don't know that I knew that Janice was here.
I think we said hi to Janice. If I may have said it in my mind. So if we just said it in our mind, Janice, we're glad you're here.
Yeah, Linda. I mean, Webster's 1828 dictionary. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I can't use a dictionary. And spell check changes my words so bad. So I have spell check turned off on my phone because it's better that you see what I'm trying to say than what I'm actually saying, because obviously
well, for some reason our phones think they know what we're trying to say.
Yeah, and they don't. They definitely don't. So okay. Come here. Are you gonna do right? Come on. Come back down here. I want this to go.
A lot of them are, Kathy, they're from Christmas cards, or these are Christmas. Okay, see, like this is from a Christmas card, came out of my grandma's Christmas cards. This one was from a Christmas card. I've got some more here somewhere that were from Christmas cards. And I've used quite a few already that were from Christmas cards.
And I started to say these little pieces were from the paper pad, where I cut up the paper pad. I fussy cut it. Just a minute. Let me see if I can find you another page. I may have pulled them out. Oh, see here? So I just fussy cut.
That was a great idea to do that.
I fussy cut. See there? I fussy cut those papers out.
And these are Christmas reproductions of Christmas postcards. So I've been using these too.
One of the reasons I bought this pad was because it has these words on it, and I haven't cut any of these words up.
Oh, I think I really like that one.
Linda, that's what I do. I have to rephrase my sentence so that it's a word that I can actually spell. Always. I'm constantly having to do that. Okay, so I don't want this to go so far. It's too big, I think. Okay, so let's cut some of it off.
I tell you what helps my spelling, homeschooling my kids.
Well, yeah.
Um, that helped my spelling a lot because I had to help them learn how to spell and how to find things when they couldn't spell it.
Mm-hmm.
I still am not a great speller, but it has improved quite a bit. Okay, I think that's pretty. Let's see if we want to put some words on it.
Okay, I think that would make me. There we go. Finally.
Oh, that's cute. I like your ruffles. As soon as I can get my sewing machine from underneath stuff, I'm going to make me some of those.
Okay. They're easy. Of course, I cheat, you know. I cheated when I made these. I used toys. I have toys for my sewing machine, so.
Yeah, I have a few toys. I don't know if I have. Well, I have a few toys for my other sewing machine, not the one that's in the studio. The one that's in the studio is a very basic, very old sewing machine. But a friend gave it to me and um, said, "Is there any way you can use this?"
And you said, "Oh yeah, uh-huh."
I have a feeling I could come up with something.
Um, well, and I bet you that toys could be gotten for it. So when you get it unearthed, we'll take a look because 90% of the sewing machines out there have one of three um, shanks on them. Presser foot levers, shanks, presser foot shanks, whatever you want to call that thing. I've forgotten at the moment. I'll remember tonight in the middle of the night, just so y'all know. I'll remember exactly what I wanted to tell you, what the word was.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh,
I tore
what?
it up. I tore it up. Okay, find a new one. Sorry, go on.
Okay, okay, I missed it. I missed you tearing it up, so I guess it wasn't. Um, but and then we might be able to find you some toys, which would make life easier to do some things. Because I bet you I could find you some that might not be terribly expensive because we could find them at the thrift store because I
Yeah,
would know what I was looking for.
yeah. Well, you would definitely know better than me. I've seen, boxes full of presser feet for
For sewing
the,
machines at this, yeah.
yeah, but most of them are for Singer sewing machines, and I don't know if they would work with this or not.
Well, see, and that's the thing. Some will, some won't, and but most of them have a standard kind of thing, and so we just have to find out what that standard is, and then we can go from there. Okay, so now, okay. There's
Okay.
that. Uh-oh, I forgot to glue this part down. Well, so much for, paying attention to what I was doing. That's another thing about I'm not ever worried about somebody reading what I wrote is because 90% of the time they can't read what I write because they can't understand my spelling.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Even these little packages came from a sheet of scrapbook paper. And a lot of the paper pads, when I look at the paper pads, I look at the ones that have things I can cut out. So, okay, I managed to make 2 tags today. That is the sum total of what I've gotten done in 2 hours.
Well, they're very cute tags.
Okay. Uh-huh. All right. Uh-huh.
So how does this look? Does that look too straight?
Oh, no. It does not look too straight because it is not centered. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your lace sticks out further to the left. So I like it. I like the black under there too, or is that dark blue?
It's actually green.
Oh, okay.
This
It
color.
shows more green there, but for on my screen, I'm not seeing green. It looks, but I
Well,
like
yeah,
the
way
dark.
down here it looks really dark, but
Yeah,
the light's a little better up here, so you
yeah.
can see it better.
But I like the fact that it's dark over there on that side. That's another part of why it doesn't look too centered is because it has 2 different kinds of weight.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's beautiful.
Okay. Thank you.
Barbara
I like
likes to
that
pop
you can see the red,
yeah.
from
Around
behind it, and then there's some on the page too. So yeah, I agree, Barbara.
Yep. That looks
Okay.
good.
It looks good. Okay. Well, if it looks good to you, then I bet it looks good to me.
Well. Okay.
Well, I got it where I thought it looked good before I asked you about it. So.
Well, then, see, you didn't even need our opinion. You were already happy,
Except I didn't ink, so I got to ink.
Oh, yeah, you got to ink. That's kind of
now it's ready.
Okay.
Okay, so to glue stuff down.
I told you I was going to make more paper yesterday, and I didn't get it done, but I have a plan to make some more tomorrow because then after dinner on Thursday, I can get it out and lay it on the table.
There you go.
I have to plan how to get it on the table. So.
Thank y'all. Barbara and Linda, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna just use this glue stick. Then I don't have to worry about the liquidy glue coming through, and I really think this sticks pretty good. So,
is that the
Scotch Create?
Create. The only thing I don't like about that one is it's soft.
Yeah, well, this one doesn't feel particularly soft. I did get the first one I tried. Felt really soft, and I was like, I am not going to like this at all. But I had bought like 5 of them or 6 of them.
Yeah.
But the other ones haven't been that way, so I don't know if they get old or I don't know.
Because I will tell you that the one I got, well, and I've got a couple of them because they came in a package of 2. I didn't like it very well. I mean, I'm going to have to use them because I've got them, but we'll have to see because actually I did a comparison because I got one of these too.
What do you think about that?
Oh, you'll find out tomorrow night.
Ooh, okay.
But it's hard. It's hard. So, you know, there's actually I don't like it, but it when you put it on, it's so hard that it doesn't feel like you can't tell you've got it on there. So,
Yeah.
you know, there's a
Well, I was
fine
gonna
line
buy
between.
one of those to try, and then Janet said one time, "Oh, I hate those," and I was like, well, "Okay, I'm not even gonna buy one."
Yeah, well, I couldn't get the extreme ones.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is trying to find something when you've got one you really love, and then trying to find
Yeah,
something to replace it is hard.
right. So,
I've heard several people say they really like those Amazon Basics. I've got
isn't
them
that
in my wish list, but I haven't actually bought them and tried them out yet.
okay? Well, because I was thinking that you had tried that one, but that's not the one you.
No, the one I had. It sounds like that,
Mhm.
but it's not the same. It's not Amazon's brand.
Ah, okay.
It's Base X brand or something like that.
Hi,
Um,
Susie. Welcome,
and I'll
welcome.
find it and show you. And it's okay.
Mhm.
It's just not. It doesn't have as much stick
Well,
as
see,
what I.
and that was I know you did the comparison, so um that's one of the reasons why I did the comparison, so that everything's stuck. The Gorilla Glue seems to stick, but you making sure you get it on there is hard
Yeah,
because you
this one
can't.
is BAZIC.
Okay.
And I did get it off of Amazon, but it's not Amazon's brand.
Brand.
And
Okay.
theirs is Amazon Basic, BASIC, Basic.
Okay.
And I think they have other supplies that are called Amazon Basics that are other things, but um, this one works pretty good. It doesn't work as good on fabric, which
Mhm.
this Craft Create works really good on fabric. But
And then that's partially because it's soft. Because it goes in the fibers.
yeah,
I'm
well,
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
it's sticky and fibrous itself. It pulls stringies. This does, and that's the thing I don't like about it. Is
Uh-huh.
that when you pull it up, it's like strings along, which is
Yeah.
weird to me. I still would rather have the Elmer's Extreme than anything if I had the chance.
Yep. That's the thing.
But when they got, for a while they were not too bad on Amazon, and then they got really expensive on Amazon, and that's
Right.
when I tried the Scotch Create and the Basic brand.
Well, and I've been going to go into Michael's and get some more, but Michael's has not had good coupons lately. So,
No, they don't. And what they charge for them there, you need a good coupon.
oh yeah, because they're high. So,
Hi, Susie.
okay.
Okay, there we go. Well, I got a string here. All right, I think I'm happy with that page.
Well, I may have another tag done. It's not quite done, but it's getting there.
Okay.
I gotta have glasses though to get this little thing on here.
And I really like the way this looks on the back.
Oh yeah,
side.
on the back. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And since it sticks out from underneath it, I can do anything on here that I want to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm going to do, but I can do anything.
Yay, you can do anything. Okay, 3 tags are done. Ta-da! This one looks like a package.
Well, you got 3 tags and I got 3 pages. So we both have 3 things.
Oh dear. Oh my gosh. I
Well,
may
you're
never
putting as much work in your tags as I am my pages, so
I may
don't.
never finish this tag. I may never finish this book.
Mm.
There's also Elmer's Extra Strength and Elmer's Craft Bond Extra Strength. And I had some of those Craft Bond Extra Strength ones. And they weren't too bad.
I don't think I've tried the Craft Bond Extra Strength, but I
Yeah,
have tried the Elmer's Extra Strength, and I hated them. they
that
they
craft,
were really gooey.
and
But
that's why I didn't like the Craft Bond Extra Strength, was because it was soft. And here, um, it gets so warm so fast. Bye-bye, Esther.
bye, Esther. Thanks for coming. Amen, Shabby.
Mm-hmm.
She's encouraging you that you can do it. See?
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know if that's why she said that, but it works.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to put some little something on these.
On your ties. I will eventually get this done, but I may have to do it,
But what do I want to put on them?
Yep, that's why she said that. Bye, Esther.
Where did I put it? I indulged. I was helping out Defy. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. After we discussed this, I did not enable.
I was helping out Defy. You can't get mad at me for that.
I'm not going to get mad at you ever for that, but
You're right. We discussed it.
We discussed this. But you have to show me. I'm going to make you big, so you have to show off. Yep. Show us.
I ordered some goodies, things I can't find for myself. So these are like to wind up stuff.
Okay, yeah, turnkeys of some sort.
Yeah. So
did Jean have those?
No, Kara had them.
Okay.
And here's some leaves.
Ooh, those are pretty.
And there's 2 of each kind. And these are kind of a pewter color. The other ones are kind of bronzy. And then these are like I'm going to use one of them for my keys so I can attach it to my purse.
I was going to say they're clips.
Yeah. And but I thought that I got 4 of those because I think I can put stuff onto journals with these too.
Oh, yes.
So that's what I got. It wasn't a huge indulgence.
Thank you, Deb.
And she sent them in this cute little bag. I don't know if I can get them back in here or not. Yeah, there we go. And then along with that, she sent a thank you.
Ooh, I'm going to make you big again. I got to see that.
Oh, well, it's right here. You don't have to make me big.
I thought you were done showing.
Oh, well,
that is so cute, the way she folded that up in that.
Isn't that cute in the doily?
The doily,
And it's, there's a little butterfly. Paper clip. And a flower. Isn't that cute?
Wait a second. Bye, Linda.
Bye, Linda.
The card.
Oh, thank you, Deb. Let's see if I can get this to come out. Oh, that's cute.
It's like a journal card.
Yeah. This is what's holding everything in there, though. Isn't that cute? It feels so
Uh-huh.
good and soft. It's a double layered flower,
Flower. How
crocheted
fun.
flower. That's very cute.
Bye, Linda and Teresa. Not yet. Not yet. That is adorable.
I thought so. That flower's cute too.
And Teresa, when I get it, I'll let you know.
And these go together, so I could use them together in a journal.
Oh, that's cute. Yep. Deb says, Lisa, she wanted to tell you how very much she enjoyed your part of the hop.
Oh, thank you, Deb. Well, I probably would not have quite. I mean, if you think about all the books that Tanya and I have made together,
Yep. We have made
that
a
is
lot of books.
a huge portion of what I've done.
I agree.
So I would not be that prolific if Tanya and I weren't doing this together. Okay. I thought maybe I could use some of those charms on here, but I couldn't remember what I bought. And none of those are Christmassy, so I'm going to save them for other things.
Have a good dinner, Linda. Okay, I'm going to put it on this side.
Bye-bye. Thank you. You be careful and have a great holiday season too.
Yep. And we do plan on being here, guys, Thursday, but not till later in the day. It will be on Lisa's channel at about 4. And we're going to have guests. Yay, guests.
Okay. Well, I told myself when I started this book, I was not going to fret if I didn't get it finished because I could work on it in December.
Yep.
And I'm definitely going to have quite a few pages to do in December.
Well, I'm going to have most of my book to do in December, so.
So there'll be videos. I'm sure Tanya will do videos.
Or I'll do a little bit here and there, like, you know, when my hand gets tired of carving, or.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's a good idea.
On my Sunday stream or something like that. Part of it, it's all this double inking. But it's so pretty that way.
Tanya's in Florida, Shabby, and I'm in Texas.
And frankly, I've lived kind of all over the country. California, I've never lived there. We lived in Texas when Brandon was born. I'm from Michigan. Jeff's from here. We met at school in Illinois. Let's see. Then I moved here. I moved here. We moved to Texas. Brandon was born. We moved back here. We moved to Alabama. We moved to Nebraska. We moved to South Dakota. And then we moved back here.
And I've lived right here all my little life.
It's not a little life. It's not a little life.
It's getting longer and longer all the time.
That's right. But
I'm loving my book. Look at this. Doesn't that look like fun?
Oh, it just is. It's yeah.
It's looking like fun.
It's fabulous.
But I think I'm done for today. I'm just going to sit here and relax.
Oh, okay. Okay. Are you sure you don't want to go? We can go.
Well, let's go to 4:30 and then we can go.
All right. That sounds like a plan.
Okay. I'll show what I've got done so far, and then Tanya can show hers in a few minutes.
Okay, just a minute. Let me make you big.
Okay.
There you go.
She likes people to be big.
I like people to be big. Yep. I like to make them.
I only get to be big virtually because I'm not big otherwise.
Well, I am. It's just the problem is it's not the tall part; it's the round
Well,
part.
okay, I get that too. I've got more wide than tall. So I understand that. Okay, so here's the cover of the book, and this is a textured wallpaper that I used on these the littlest book board that of all of them. I put it on the outside. This is some lace, and I made this so that it can be this wide, so that it can expand to fit the everything else. And I just used I used 4 holes, but it's like the 3-hole pamphlet stitch is how I stitched it together. So all of these books, their spines are not don't have any board in them. They're just fabric, and 1 or 2 of them have some Tyvek. But that way I could just sew through it like this and put it together. But yeah, I love that too, and I liked putting the gold on it. I like that, and then I edged it in a plum on both because there was pink in here, and I edged this piece with plum, so I edged the book with plum too. Haven't done anything there yet. And then I did this collage, and that's got some fibers from when I was making my leaf journal. This is what I pulled off, all the pieces of fabric. And so I, of course, held on to that and got to use it. And this was a Christmas card. This was part of a Christmas card, and the part that was on top of it is back here further. This is the piece of paper from the back of a Christmas card. And then here, this is a hanky, and I just glued it from here all the way across. So the whole hanky is here. And then I put some lace over that and some trim. And then I cut the edges, the 2 ends off of this Christmas card so it would fit in here, and put them right there. And this is a Christmas card, and I just fussy cut the angel out and put her on this book board. And other than that, I just put some lace and then this fabric that I had put reinforced the book board with. And I used some glossy accents. It's actually I think the first time I've ever used it, maybe the second time, to cover up and make to protect the verse. And this was an old Christmas card, and I just kind of tore around it. And then I cut this tree out to be in the background. And I left the opening of this book. I left its book pages. I didn't cover them up. This has the Reverend S.S. Morrow is the man who owned this book before it got taken to the thrift store. And so I just left that there. This is a piece of canvas, and on this side it's just canvas, but on this side I gessoed it and painted it with copper. And then I used some glossy, shiny white texture paste to make the snowflakes, and collaged on some stamps and the quote and one of those postcards. This is what was on top of this gold piece. That was a double layer in a Christmas card, and you can see behind it the wood behind it. This is a piece of wallpaper that I put over that book board, and I put some stamps on this one. And my last remaining piece from the Same Six Wednesday stuff that Maria sent, I used that in here too. And this is the one I did today. And then on this is a piece of an old quilt, and it was so badly damaged that there's no way you could repair it and use it as a quilt. So I'm using it in pieces in journals. And then I added this off of an old sheet. It's the top part of an old sheet to put here, and some trim. And then I just put this little mouse from the night before Christmas on there. This is some, I took some plaster wrap like you would wrap an old cast with and wrapped these book boards in that and then put fabric. And then this is what I did today with the napkin. And after we get off here, I'm going to glue this down on here and that'll be finished. Thanks. I love that snowflake page too. Yeah. And then here's that one that we did. And then I did 4 small collages with, this was a Christmas card and some stamps. This was from an old Christmas card and a stamp. This was one of the postcards, and I just tore it down to fit on here, and a stamp. And this was a piece of my avocado dyed paper, and I can't remember who suggested it, but somebody suggested I roll it up like a scroll, so I did that. And over here's another one of those postcards, and I fussy cut around it and added a stamp. And then on this side, I did go ahead and put the part of the sheet and a piece of trim, but that's all I've done so far there. And then last Thursday, I did this page.
Which is beautiful. I love that. Mm-hmm.
I think it's my favorite. And then I added some more of these trees onto this paper that was like watercolor trees to kind of give it a little more depth. And this was another Christmas card, and I just kind of fussy cut around it. And this paper is dyed with the butterfly PT. It's butterfly PEA, kind of like a snow pea or I'm trying to think what. There are lots of plants that are called pea. I don't know if it's a whole class or if they just stick that on the end of some of them. I don't know. But these came off of an old Christmas card. And this was the book library card for this book. And this, where is it? Way down here. This is the other half of it. And so I just put those on here and inked it up, and I decorated the book card. And the name of that book was The Solution of the Great Problem. And it is a book about, I haven't read it. I've got the book, the insides set aside. And so I don't know what all it says, but it is about Jesus being the solution to the great problem. This one was tons of fun. I loved doing this one. This Christmas card was about this long, and we cut around things and slid it so that we get all the important parts in a smaller space. And then this is some upholstery fabric. And this is the other side of this. And I just put that was an old Christmas card and some doily. And then I made
you for just a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
The link didn't work for the channel. Okay, I will try again, Mona. She says the link didn't work that I put in. It worked for Barbara, but you can search on YouTube for Lisa My Eclectic Life. Yes, that sounds like a better choice to do, because if it's working for Barbara, if you're on a phone, it might not work on the phone. That might be, I don't know. I just wanted to make sure that she's about to head off the thing. So, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, and it worked for Shabby. So, okay, she's got it. That's all that matters. And we will be on Lisa's channel at 4 on Thursday, this Thursday. Just so you know. Okay, go ahead, Lisa. I'm sorry. I just wanted to get.
No, we need to take care of our people. They're important. I used 2 little pieces of ribbon. One's a darker green and a lighter green, and I sewed them together with a red thread. You can't see it now because I put this gold stuff over the top of it. And then just made kind of a ruffle and glued that down. And then I put some lace here and a piece of a doily. And this is, of course, the other side of this book. And then I put in this card. It says, I would measure you hours of happiness with my hands and face sincere. May succeeding days be full, as bright as the first of this new year.
Okay,
So-
excuse me just a minute. Bye, Teresa. Talk to you soon. And
Bye-bye.
Mona, it's Central Time. Normally we would be on at 2 on Thursday as well, Central Time, but with it
So
being the
you're in
holiday,
Pacific.
yeah.
So that would make it 4 o'clock our time, 2 o'clock her time, right? Is that right, Barbara? Because you're Pacific time, aren't you? I get confused sometimes, so I want to be sure.
I get confused with the time zones. I would tell you to use an online time zone calculator because that's the only thing I ever know how to do. Deb kicked herself out somehow. I don't know how she did that, but bye, Teresa. It's 3:25 and it's 4:25, so it's only an hour difference.
Okay.
So, okay. And
where Tabby is, it's only 1 hour, but where Mona is, it will be 2 hours.
It will be okay. Yeah. Shabby is in Mountain Time. Okay. So this morning I finished up the binding. I did a hidden binding, which is the first time I've done that. And last Thursday got the 2 signatures sewn in. I had made 3 signatures, but realized it was going to make the book way too fat. So I'm going to take one of the signatures and I will cover it with some maybe 2-sided cardstock or something like that, and create another little pamphlet type journal. This morning or this afternoon when we got started, I finished by gluing in the papers that the signatures are attached to. But my signatures have all kinds of stuff in them. This is brown packing paper, and can you see that? It's supposed to be it's like a watermark, but it's Santa Claus. Then this is a envelope pocket, but it's got it's a tuck spot as well as an envelope. Coffee dyed paper, and this one flips out. This is just some coffee dyed cardstock. So these are being left just as they are to write on. This is a tuck. This is a pocket. And this one, I did this a week or so ago. This one is fun. Love
that one.
It folds out like this. Let me see up there a little bit. Like so. So I may have to put something down here that it tucks into, because it's wanting to do that.
Oh,
so
maybe another little present?
I was thinking maybe I've got to cut out more presents. I've got to fussy cut more presents, but I could put a present like that and just glue it to the page so that you have to pull it past it. Well, see, and that's not going to quite work that way.
Yeah.
So, well, I might be able to do it there. Yeah, I can probably make it work, but I probably will use some kind of a present to I'm going to have to do something that makes it stay. Either that or put like some ball ornaments up here that if they're up here like little balls of something where it's only stuck down on half of the paper.
Yeah, I think
And
that would probably work better.
and that will
No,
probably
you
work.
still have the same problem.
No,
Oh, there you
because yeah, because that up there is loose. So it would, if I went clear up there.
And if you put a couple on the other side that you glued to the tree itself,
Right.
and
Then
only the tree, then
it will, so I will probably
yeah.
do that because it will, I don't think I have any tiny snowflakes. If I had some of these tiny bright red snowflakes, they would be cute because I used the snowflake on the top. But
Oh yeah.
but I'm going to have to do a little adjusting to the plan for that. But I just love how it came out. And then there's just a page, and then this pocket is a envelope, which Tanya forgot to ink. So I'm gonna have to get in there with the ink. And then that's just, that may have to have something on it. I don't know what I might do right there. I may have to do something. This is just another pocket and blank pages. This is a tuck. You could actually tuck in both places.
That's
This,
delicate.
yeah, I liked how that one came out. This is fun. This is a envelope, but it's also a tuck. And then it's a tuck back here. So it will have to have some stuffs in it. There's another
That
side.
says candy canes maybe on that page.
Put some candy canes on this page.
I think that's what she meant.
Oh, candy canes, maybe. Yeah, something. It's just gonna have to have something on there that or a belly band so I can put some tucks in it. Something like that. As a matter of fact, I may have some candy canes on one of my sheets of paper.
Do you have Christmas stamps?
Yeah, I've got a ton of them.
I was thinking about making a belly band like she did. I can't remember who did it now in the Hop Sunday night. She made washi tape.
You mean postage stamps?
Yeah. Yeah, I meant postage stamps actually. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to look to see if I have enough postage stamps to do that with, that I have Christmas ones.
And you could use some that are the same colors as your Christmas ones that are not Christmas to fill in.
Right, yeah. And I'll have to look to see. I don't know what I've got actually as far as Christmas stamps. They're not separated out like that. So, but yeah, I know who you're talking about.
That was just really cute.
Yes, it was. Keisha did that.
Yes, I was having such a hard time remembering who did what that I feel bad that it's hard for me to remember.
Well, and I missed some of them because I was gone for dinner, that kind of thing. So, anyways, then that's
gingerbread man, Susie says that's a good idea.
Put gingerbread men that you could cut like the tree. Ooh, yes, Susie, that would be cool. No, the page with the tree. Oh, where did the page with the tree go?
You could cut it like you did the tree. Cut the gingerbread men like you did the tree.
Right, but that's not what I was oohing about. Kathy is saying use candy canes to hold this down. And that would be cute. Yes, it would.
Yeah, it would.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
So now we're about halfway through here with this signature. Then this one has a pocket. This one has a pocket, and these need to be decorated a little bit. You know, they're there, but they need some. You know, just something. Yeah, some. You know, some stuffs on them. Some purdies on them, and I have some stamped images that need to be colored somewhere. I just haven't got to them yet that I can use like I've been using these things. This is where I made the notepad. This is another pocket. This is just it's not a belly band. It's actually stitched to the page. It was just a decoration on the page. And that's the first signature. And the second signature may have different color paper, but all of the pages are the same, so. And then I started today working on the tags, and I got all of 5 tags done.
They're very nice tags. I like them. And
Well,
I like you didn't just leave them the way they were.
Well, I mean, they are really boring when they come off the paper pad.
I know, but you made them very cute.
So, I really think this one is cute. It looks like a present.
It does. I love it.
So.
Or the top of a Christmas apron, with the
Oh,
ruffle.
yes, like a ruffled apron. It does look like that. Yep. So. What's the red book? I missed what you.
Oh,
Thanks,
it's just a book that I had sitting around. I went ahead and glued my thing down.
Oh, okay.
And then I put parchment paper over it and put this book on it to weight it down. So
is that a heavy enough book?
It's pretty heavy.
Okay.
It's about this thick.
Oh, that's nothing compared to the one that's underneath my table.
Well, that's true, but I don't own one of those. Okay, we'll stick this one on top of it.
Okay,
there we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Stephanie said, she's not picking up any of those books from the dump for me, because that means she would be what do you call that? Paying a fortune to send it to me.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
You got to go visit her again if you want more of those.
More of those, yeah. Well, and I don't know that they're doing that right now, because with COVID.
That's probably true.
Yeah, it may be shut down. So
I noticed that a couple of the thrift stores that I had been going to had closed. And I don't know. They just said till further notice. So I don't know if somebody got COVID, who worked there, and everybody's quarantining, or if they're just not wanting to mess with everything you have to mess with right now. So they decided to
close.
Well, to just
my favorite one over in Milton, it disappeared several months ago. So, and I've called. It was a thrift store that benefited a specific charity.
Yeah.
And I've called the charity number, and there's no answer. Nobody's answered me. And I emailed them, and I got no answer. So I don't know. Anyways, guys, we're going to go for today, and we will see you Thursday. I hope everyone has a lovely couple of days and gets through the holiday.
Bye-bye. Thanks for coming.
Bye, and thanks for coming, everybody. And Susan, sorry to leave just when you got here. Make bookmarks on a string inside with a paper Christmas tree light as the dangle. I wonder if she's not live. Because that may have been your
yeah, that was quite a bit ago.
Yeah. So anyways, bye-bye, guys. We'll see you all Thursday.